Hey, I want to do a quick review of these Cobra radios here. We've been using these for a couple weeks and I just wanted to show you some of my thoughts on them. They are the model Outdoor ACXT 1035R, which the R stands for rechargeable, which is one thing I like, and then the FLT, which means floating, which is very cool. So this comes with two walkie-talkies with a charging base, which is a USB charging base. One of the things that I wish it came with was just a brick to have on the end. Sure, we've got a lot of them floating around, but just something that you might need if you don't have that to have it plugged in all the time. And then each radio has with it a belt clip that snaps into place. So pretty quick and easy. If you kind of tilt it up, you can snap it into place. You can do the same to take it off with the lip there. And it's very flexible, which is nice, but it easily seats right into this charging dock here, which I think is great. We store this on our counter. We just pull them, grab them when we need to. So let's get to the features of these radios. On the top here, there's a pull open, a heavy duty rubberized seal with both a USB in for charging and a headphone out. And again, that's a very heavy duty rubberized seal on there. We don't use those because we use the charging base here, and we like having that sealed up because it is waterproof. So on the back, you do need to take the belt clip off to get to the battery compartment, which I like these as well because they do come with 3 AA lithium batteries for charging that charge straight from that base. But if you're going to use these more long-term without the option to charge them, you can easily put normal AA batteries here and use them for longer than what your battery life is on there. So great option for those extended camping or backcountry trips. One of the things I like too about this, particularly for hunting, is that it has a vibrate feature. So when you turn it on and you set it to call somebody, it will vibrate before it makes the noise, which is very nice. So if it's a moment where you're just about to sneak up to an animal, you don't have that beeping going off as well. So I like that it has a small built-in flashlight on the bottom. Okay, you can hold it down and make it say SOS as well, just for emergencies, as well as just the push to talk button on the side. Those are the only buttons on the side are for the light and the push to talk. All the other buttons are on the front of the unit there, which is great because I think you accidentally press them less when they're on there, particularly the channel button. That's something you don't want to accidentally press and get on the wrong channel for. This has the options to have a number of different channels. You can use it for listening for weather and what is it, the NOAA emergency radio channel as well, which is very handy. One of the features that's nice is it does have the button on the top left here, or top right, for the rewind to say. So if you hear that it went off but you didn't quite catch the message, you can press that and listen again, as well as hands-free operation. So you can set it to just recognize when it hears a voice and then it broadcasts there. So if you're working on a project in the basement and you just want to talk back and forth, you can do that hands-free as well. One of the things that I like, I use this for fishing as well in my kayak and in my boat, is the ability to do the tri-channel watch. So that allows you to select 3 channels. In my case, we have one set up for the Coast Guard, one set up on the general fishing channel for Lake Michigan, and then one set up with the channel between me and my buddies. And therefore, if anybody is communicating on those channels, it's going to pick up that radio signal. You can go to that channel and talk as well. So overall, I've been impressed with these radio's features. I'm going to turn these both on so you can hear how well they sound. Even in short range, there's not much feedback. Check 1, 2. Can you hear me clearly? Turn the volume up. It gets plenty loud, as you can tell there. A little bit of feedback with the volume on 10, but very nice, super usable, super user-friendly, and it floats. So I use these in my kayak, like I said. It's really nice to have that backup, knowing that if I drop them in the water, it's likely to be a situation where I'm in trouble, to have this accessible so I can call for help. Super handy. So if you're in the market for some high-quality, rechargeable, floating, two-way radios with weather alerts, with tri-radio watch, with rewind, with a built-in flashlight, all those specialty features, pick up this radio from Cobra.